Okay guys, we're back here. Video number 3 on the XR3135. Now, so many of y'all on the comments, and I have read every comment, and thank y'all so much. Thank you to those who are sending messages to LS to get this thing taken care of. I really appreciate that. I think it'll be good for everybody in the future, not just me, to make them realize we're customers. We're paying for their products, and thank y'all for that. But a lot of y'all have said, why have you kept this tractor? One of the reasons is I haven't been able to find a lot of the things on another tractor that I get on this one for the same price. I'm going to take you around the tractor and I'm going to show you some of the things that really is handy for me on my farm here, and it really makes life a lot easier for me. And first of all, it's going to be in the back of the tractor, and I'll show you. Okay, first on this tractor comes from the factory dual remotes on the back, which is something that I use all the time with a lot of my equipment. I have to have the remotes on the back, and they come standard with this tractor. This tractor comes standard with a pigtail when I pull my trailers. It's got an attachment that goes in that. I've got lights on my trailers when I pull it. Another thing, this lever right here, when I'm hooking up equipment and I'm back here, I don't have to keep walking around back and forth to the front. I can hit this. My lift goes up or down, whatever I need to do while I'm back here. That makes it convenient so I don't have to keep walking around the edge of the tractor and back trying to get the lift up and down on it. Another thing is these slide outs right here. If I'm trying to hook a piece of equipment up and I don't back up just right, these things make it so much easier for me to be able to hook my equipment up. I have a backup light that comes standard with this tractor. I can see all my equipment behind me when I'm working in the dark, which I do quite often. All of these things are there. I get a handy toolbox right here behind the seat. I got a thing to keep stuff in right there. I mean, there's a lot of little things on this tractor that that I really appreciate about this tractor. One thing else is the way that the controls work. I have armrest on the seat right here. I can adjust. This is how I let the boom up and down and move the bucket all around right here. My arm is not stuck way off up here by the steering wheel where a lot of other remotes are, because I have torn rotator cups in my shoulders, and for me to hold my arm up here by the steering wheel all day operating a piece of equipment is rough on me. I can prop my arm right here. My hand can lay right on this lever. I can operate the boom perfectly fine with this tractor. Okay guys, so you see this is a few of the features that I like about this tractor, other than the fact that it's got the skid steer quick attach system on the front. That makes it really easy because I've got forks on it right now with my generator. This is what I use this tractor for. I carry my generator on the front. You see the structure behind me? I am a carpenter. I build things. I build houses. I build buildings, barns, all this kind of stuff. That's what this tractor predominantly gets used for on the construction sites, lifting up pieces of lumber and stuff like that so people don't have to handle them by hand all the time. I have cows. This tractor totes bales of hay. It does a fantastic job doing that. It's got a real tight turning radius. It's easy to put my fuel in. My fuel is right here by my feet. Because of my rotator cups, I don't have to hold a can way up above my head to put fuel in behind the seat or up on the hood or something like that. The fuel is right here. Handy for me. We use it to pull all kinds of equipment in the garden. We have discs and cultivators and plows and all that stuff that we pull with it, and it does a fantastic job. I'm not knocking the tractor. What I'm trying to tell you guys is there seems to be issues with these tractors, and there are issues that's beyond my control. I'm sure there's people out there who have LS tractors who have no problems with them. But this one just happens to be a lemon, and I don't want it anymore because I can't keep it running. Now, it does what I want it to do when it's running. But what good is it to me when it's not running? It's just a paperweight. It's a yard ornament. It's whatever you want to call it, a farm ornament or whatever. So guys, I'm not going to keep ranting about that. What I am going to tell you is I want you to see some more of the video clips, okay? We're going to go from the end of December on up to date and show you some of the clips about this tractor that we've had to deal with. A lot of y'all said, oh, it needs a computer. Well, guess what? We've had a computer put on it, a brand new one, reprogrammed. Oh, it needs wiring harnesses. Oh, well, you know what? Just so happens they've replaced all the wiring harnesses on. Guys, hydraulic filter. I couldn't even change my own hydraulic filter because LS put the lines in a way in which I couldn't even get the hydraulic filter off, and plus it was a long filter at that. It wasn't even supposed to be that long a filter. And then they put a clamp on it and screwed a bolt into the top end of the filter. I got pictures of that. We're going to show you right here, right quick, that. You'll see that in the pictures also. These are just some of the things that I've had to deal with on this tractor. And so far, I will say LS has took the tractor back every time. And I guess the correct way would be tried to fix it, but they have failed in every way. So evidently there's something technical about this tractor that that nobody can figure out. So I want you to enjoy this video because this will probably more than likely be the last one. Regardless of how it works out, thank y'all for everything that you've done, because these videos may go away in the next week or two. I don't know. It depends on what kind of agreement I have to come through to be able to get my money back out of them. So guys, thank y'all so much for watching our videos. Okay, our tractor is not fixed again. We're sitting here, still not doing anything. Our RPM is around 900 to 1,000. I'm moving my foot pedal wide. That's all it'll do. Leave it wide open. 1,000 RPM is all that it will do. So the issue with the tractor is still not fixed. Today is December the 30th. The tractor has 324 hours on it. Not many more than it was when we sent it back to the shop. Put it back and forward. Okay. It went dead. It's beeping because the parking brake's not pulled. There's no codes on the dash, as you can see. Get my light. There are no codes on the dash at all. Just a battery light, oil light. Let's crank it back up. The key is still in the on position. We're going to mash the clutch in. Oh, let's take it out of gear. Let's mash. Okay, crank it back up. Back and forward. Back on the bar. Okay, fixing to crank our tractor back up. We're back into neutral. Back in reverse. Releasing the emergency brake. Back and forward. Okay, it went dead again. Our battery light is on. Our oil engine light is on. We're at 330.7 hours. There are no codes on the dash. The key is still in the on position. It never has. I haven't turned it. It's still in the on position. It's So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put it back in neutral. Clutch smash back down. We're going to turn the key. You can see the key is still in the on position. So we're going to put it back and forward. We're going to ease forward on it again. Okay guys, this thing is regenning. Still giving off an error code. Still giving off error codes. The regen part of this thing is not fixed. The date of today, January the 27th, 3 o'clock in the evening. This is the only light that's on right here, giving this error code. The same one it has always given. The tractor has not been fixed. It has done this since 19 hours on the tractor and it is still doing it. It has not been fixed. Okay, see this? It just went off. It's quit flashing the error code. This light is still on. It does this every time. Okay. This has just come on. Both of them are running, still no warning light. This one came on. We're still at 339.6. This will stay on for probably another 10 minutes before it actually goes off. Okay guys, you see this right here? This is our electrical line coming across. It's done rubbed into our remote outlet hydraulic line there, and it's done starting to rust a hole in it, plus will wear a hole into our electrical wire right here. So this is one of the things we're going to need to try to get fixed on this tractor right here. This line's either got to be moved if it hadn't done wore a hole in it, because I do see some moisture around it there, and check to see if it's wore into this. Well, you're going to change the electrical, it doesn't matter, but need to make sure that this line is moved out of the way in the future so that it doesn't rub against this wire if it doesn't already have a hole in it. It's got the warning light on the dash here. Come here, let me get that. Okay, we've got the warning lights on the dash here. It's went dead like 10 times in like 75 feet. And it won't crank. You see I've got my equipment on the front here, trying to get out to where I need to go to work. I'm gonna turn it off. Let's crank back up. See if I can make it to at least get my animals fit. Nope. Went dead again. Got my feed here, trying to feed the animals. Where I can take my generator and all over to the job. here we are. We're dead again. Well, we're dead again. Dead again. Well, it's dead again. Well, at least I'm here at the hog pen. We can go ahead and get the feed out for them. Nope, we didn't make it. Okay guys, it just went dead again. Let's see if it's gonna crank back up.
If it
This is 358 hours. Okay guys, it just went dead. 359 hours. We're gonna try one more time. Alright, went dead again.
How many hours?
We're still at 359.2.
How many miles?
359 hours, .3.
1/10 of a mile. Okay, 5 seconds later.
359 hours, .4.
.4 still.
We're still .4, okay. Almost.
How many miles?
359.6. All right.
B.
One more time. We almost made it.
359 point what?
359.6 still. But it's
Okay, so we're almost here.
I know this is a rough ride, but I'm trying to get it where we can see SF11 122.1 on the top. Don't know what this means. This is flashing. It hasn't switched the tractor off. It's just showing this code right here. Before it did this, if I tried to put it in gear, it would kill the engine. So I left it in neutral until I could get the camera. And I come back and now I can put it in gear and it doesn't go dead, but it's showing the error code and the exclamation point. This is the code that it's showing now that I've got it where we can see it under the barn. This is the first real code that it has shown since it's been doing this. I'm going to switch it off and crank it back up and see what happens. See? Shows absolutely nothing now. I put it in and out of gear. Showing nothing now that I crank it back up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about what you see in the video today. Tell me whether you've seen anything about it. Seen anything like this happen before. A lot of y'all said, oh Danny, you don't have enough fuel in the tank. Well, you know what? We top this tank off all the time. And it just so happens that when we shot the video, the tank was like that. It's simply because it just come back from the factory, from them working on it. And I'm not putting any more fuel in it until I know it's working, because when I send it back with fuel in it, usually it comes back with most of it gone. So I decided to just not put a lot of fuel in it anymore. And when we do put fuel in it, we put it in there where we put new fuel. We've tried road fuel. We've tried tax exempt. We try fuel in new cans. I don't have the big bulk. I can't afford to buy bulk diesel. So I buy it 5 gallons at a time from the service station. I come here, I put it in it, and we run it. That's all there is to it. It's just that simple. So guys, whether this is the last video or not, I might get to put one more up. I might get to tell you what happened. And we'll see if that happens. Of course, LS may make a deal with me and tell me I can't even tell y'all what happened. All I'll be able to do in the next video maybe is say, guess what? I just bought another new tractor. You know? We'll see. Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.